This is Storie Grubb Draws. I like to make art. I'm gonna do it right now. With or without your permission, my friends, I love you, but anyhow, I'm going to sit down and draw anytime now. I'm going to sit down and draw. I don't know what that was all about. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hi. My name is Pink Nose. You know, I got pink nose once when I was living in the wilderness. You see, right after I graduated clown school back in the day, it was very cheap, so I went as far as I could, but I got kicked out. But right after I left clown school, I ended up on the far side of the river, on the near the northeastern hemisphere of the planet, and I discovered the ancient art world, art school. It fell on me like a ton of bricks. I didn't really think ahead. I didn't ask questions. I didn't raise my hand when I should have. I was lost. I was weak. I was malnourished without any skill at creativity. But you know what I found? Is that no matter where you go, no matter what you do, art is always there with you. That's the number one thing that I've found in this world. The only thing that's been a constant, that's been a companion, a constant companion, a continually constant companion. Art, schmart, they say. Well, you know what I say. Art's the best thing that ever happened to me. And I know it's the best thing that ever happened to you. I could talk about art all day, but we're going to move on ahead, and we're going to talk about old family recipes here in about 20... I'm just kidding. I'm working on a drawing right now. What do you think? It's black and white. It doesn't make no sense. But I was thinking about working on it. I like drawing. That's what... How would you describe my aesthetic? Late 70s trash pile, maybe. Early 80s, maybe, but no later than 86. I don't get questions like that very often. Give me 2 shakes here. Just give me 2 shakes. Oh, that's better. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question? I don't understand English. I'm a Caucasian, but I don't speak the English very well. I just don't know what that word means. I don't understand it. Other than that, everything's fine. I understand everything else. Wait, I should read this then. I've been funny. I was on a planet once where everybody thought they were the joke. Everybody thought that they were the best comedian out there. Everybody thought they were the best. And I came to that planet 3 times before I conquered it. And after I got back here and I had taken all the jokes from them, I realized that on this planet, people don't even think about like punchlines as much as they do just the glitz and glamour of it. So that's why I got the suit and the tie. I have a tux. I also have a 3-piece commando outfit with assless straps. And I call myself a hairless dog when I go out in public. That way I can get as much attention as I want. And I don't have to beg for it like a dog. Not anymore. It's not worth talking about, really. It's the link is in the description. That's all I'll say. Great questions. Great questions. Oh, damn. I wasn't expecting that. Holy moly. But seriously, if I was gonna have a dog anywhere that I lived, it would be here where I live. Antarctica, it's the coldest, most desolate, disgusting trash heap. Beautiful. Beautiful geographically speaking. It's just, other than that, it sucks nuts. Antarctica, I've been here so goddamn long. I came here when I was just a boy of 15. That was the summer of 1902. That's right, time was differently around here. And I've been sitting in this room for 3,900 years. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right? No. Oh, the producers are telling me to. What is this? Oh, okay. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Oh. The cue cards. Oh, uncalled for. Ooh, I'm getting word from the producer that I shouldn't have played that song yet. Why? Because they're not used to it, or it's moon music. It's Antarctica moon music. It's what I can't hear you. If I can't hear you, they're not going to be able to hear you. So I can read your lips. You piece of. Oh, hey, what? Me? What did I do? I'm trying to sit. I'm trying to be creative for you, because I'm hungry and I want food this week. Please give me some water today. The producers are kind of jerks. They lock me in this room and expect me to work out. Earthquakes, everybody. They expect me to work miracles. Well, I'm telling you. Look up at the ceiling, everybody. Okay. Who sent you? Are you hot? You want some water? No, we're not getting you water, no. How long have you been watching? Who are you? Where do you come from? Sorry, that's a joke. Now we talk about art. I move this thing so you can actually see it. My phone has the power pad in there. Sorry, folks. Hold on a brief moment while I learn how to do. What the? Oh, I got it. 1 second. There we go. Perfect. That's better. Oh gosh. No, stop doing that, you silly phone. Is that okay? I'm sorry. You remind me of a young emo trash heap Robin Williams. I would say more like white trash heap. Very white trashy heapy. That was my nickname in grad school. They called me Trash. My best friend's name was Heap. We started a band, and nobody listened to us. But we did. Every single night when we got off work, we'd go home and listen to our two-song tape, we called it. It was just 2 songs, and they were each 30 seconds, but they were brilliant. We didn't get very far, and we still work at the restaurant to this very day, and we still listen to those songs about 5 times a day. We're the best. Let's see, what was I gonna... That's right. I've got to add the rest of this right here. A little bit of gin, a little bit... You know what I can't stand? You know what really I just can't stand for? Is sitting down. This advertisement brought to you by StandUpAmerica.com. Actually, right now, sitting down really hurts. If you know what I mean. That's right. There's a nail in my chair, and I didn't bother to move it. And now that I've gone live, I can't stop. I can't stop. I've got to get my water and turn this lamp off. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh gosh. So, yesterday, I learned that I was drawn a face in this, a big head, and the head was looking out yonder. And so I decided to continue going with it. And this is as far as I got. Right now, I'm kind of scared because the lights are flickering in the next room, and I see shapely looking devils in the dark dancing with what looks like torches of some kind, made of golden blue hazel light that my mind cannot interpret properly. Or they spiked me with something in my tea. I don't know. They do fix me tea. It doesn't taste like tea. It tastes like medicine. Like, God bless them for giving me something. I'd rather have something than nothing. I get water Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I get food every Saturday morning, right before I get to watch all of the cartoons that I want. It's quite uproarious up here sometimes, and down there it gets quite stuffled. But in the meantime, we find things to do, don't we? Everybody? Isn't that right? Everybody, you're so beautiful. I can't believe that anybody would ever honor me in such a way to spend any kind of time with me. So I do thank you. I do appreciate ya. Just wanted to rub that in a bit before I rub what. Wait, no, don't finish. Don't finish that sentence. Right, yeah, right. You Americans are quite liberal about how you talk about. Yeah, we are kind of. It's not really us. It's the powers that be. Right. Yeah. All right. Okay. I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't be saying anything at all. I should never say anything anymore. Or as Edgar Allan Poe would say it, nevermore. And then some crow would poop it out of its butt hole, and people would laugh and call it a day. And I would be there on that day, and I would scoop that poop off the pavement, and I would take it home and I would frame it. And someday I would show it to my child. And I would know that they would grow up in a world that they know is just and whatnot. I'm sorry, that kind of stuff just gets to me, man. I'm sorry. God dang it. And right there, it looks like tail feathers. There we go, perfect. Perhaps it's a little goatee there. More like a big one. And then there's like a little crotch. Do you see the little crotch? Some kind of little crotch. I wouldn't call it little, but it's definitely a crotch. These are the ways that art liberates life, my friends. When you can draw a crotch, a nipple, and some armpit hair with a little goatee coming out the bottom of the butt, then you've got something going. You've got something special. You've got something that others just don't quite exactly rightly have. Right? It's okay if you disagree. When I say right, you don't have to say right, you know? You could be like, no, that's not right. But you shouldn't in front of other people. You should DM me that, because I don't want other people to see anybody ever disagreeing with me in public. You know what happened to the last person who disagreed with me in public? And we went out for ice cream. He was never seen again. All right. Look at that. And then the plot thickens there, doesn't it? The plot just thickens. And over here, there's some kind of eyeball. And maybe just a nose kernel right here. I'll just draw a little line there. Make it a little bit deeper. Pull these lines back. Pull them over. Just pull them over, you know? Don't go yelling that while you're driving, though, because I draw and drive all the time, and I say, just pull it over, and I don't realize it, but the person in front of me heard me screaming it, and they just pulled over for me, and then I got accused of being a what do you call it, like one of those people that imitates a cop. They called me an impersonator. Now I said it wasn't an impersonation. I was just telling them, pull over the drawing. They thought I was saying driving, but I kind of was in a way, because it's the same thing to me. You get behind the wheel, you step on the gas, and you see what happens. You know, you don't look at the road. You look down as you're drawing and you're creating, and you're flying by at 100 miles an hour. And this is life, my friends. What is life without a little danger? Right? No? People, okay? Yeah. Someday they're gonna learn. But you've got to learn the hard way first. You know what I mean? Unless you can find time for empathy and, you can kind of learn without having to go through the fire. But most people can't. Was it 99.999? People just can't do that. You've got to make big, old, ugly mistakes before you can change anything about yourself, unfortunately. I mean, most of you are going to have to just absolutely walk through the shit. Like most of us do, right? Every day. Come on now. Life is about finding certain kinds of shit and then fertilizing yourself in it. Right? It's love. It's absolutely love. It's love, baby. And we're all connected in it. We're all in this sandbox of shit. Just fertilizing each other all the bloody time. Looking for love. In all the right places for a change. Let's get creative. Make some art, friends. Join the club. Or don't. It's completely up to you. Absolutely. Or don't. But just know that somebody out there is thinking about you just as much as you're out there thinking about whatever the hell you think about, really. I just don't know. Because we don't know each other yet, but let's get to know each other. Share recipes. Tell me your banana bread secret raisin bran recipe, and I'll tell you about my noodle recipe. There's a noodle recipe that I have. It's brilliant. 3 steps, just 3 steps away from having a brilliant noodly dish. I promise you this, friends, I would never lie to you. And I'll never let you down. Okay, let's draw. I'm sorry, friends. I'm just reading from the cue cards, and I don't know if this is the right show that I'm reading from. Those look like they're for a different show on YouTube. Hey, Jimmy, can you hold that up? What does it say at the very top, where it says show, the title of the show? Yeah, no, it's like Nana and Pearl or something like that. Yeah, this is like a Nana and Pearl show. I don't even think this is a Storie Grubb Draws story or script or whatever on those cue cards. That's for another show. And I've been reading those this whole time. Jimmy, oh my gosh, little Jimmy, you are fired. Right? Terry? You're not gonna fire him. You don't get to fire him. But Terry, I don't care. Jimmy, you are fine. Hold up the cards. Story, read, and shut the hell up and draw. But I don't want to read those. Shut up and draw. Oh, dang it. That's my producer, everybody. He's kind of a jerk, but I have to draw. Or he'll deny me food. He'll deny me beverage. Yep, just as I thought. This ink is turning to slugwash right before my very eyes. And I can't stand it. I must get out of here. I must skedaddle. But it's impossible, because Antarctica is an island, except for the land bridge that nobody else knows about but me and my friend Teddy. Oh shit, did I say that out loud? What did you say about a land bridge? Nothing, Terry. I thought Teddy died 27. He did. He died. Yeah, 27 years ago. Shh, everybody don't say anything, please. I need to get out of here. Okay, let's just draw. Everything is okay, right? Shh. Why are you shushing? Terry, just leave me alone, please. You're not going to give me water. I can already tell I got to wait till Tuesday to get an ounce of water, and I'm kind of in a bad mood a little bit, okay? Oh, fair enough. Thanks, Terry. He's a good guy. He's just misunderstood. But he's the best producer I've ever had. It's disgusting up here. It's absolutely disgusting. What is everybody talking about? You are looking at the moon from Costa Rica. There's no such thing as the moon, friend, first of all. And the Earth. I mean, you're going to have a hard time convincing me that the Earth even exists. This is not a terrestrial place, my friend. There is no such thing as Costa Rica, just as much as there's no such thing as California. I'm joking, of course. My name is Storie Grubb. How are you doing? I'm in California. Life doesn't make any sense. We're hurling around the universe and everything's on fire and we're all gonna die. And we act like we're not. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I came at a weird time in the conversation, but I just wanted you to know that I just wanted to say hi, Mr. Kendall. I've never been to Costa Rica, but I heard that it's quite beautiful. And I wish you all the best peace on the earth. And Merry Christmas to you all. And to all a good evening. We're all human beings, and I love you very much. And I wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for the people around me, which includes you. We all share this planet, and it's important to acknowledge that there's other people out there and there's goodness in this world. And there's people out there doing God's work and good work all over the place without even being told to do it and without filming it or doing anything or ever even talking about it. You see, I'm a good person all the time. I love talking about it and I love filming it and I love having other people film it ahead of time and read the script and make it look like I did. Wait. Are you sure I'm supposed to be reading these cue cards, Terry? Keep reading. Keep reading. Oh, man. But it's giving away my whole... Yeah, I know. I'm exposing you. Don't... No. Come on, man. Oh, gosh. Jimmy, can you just turn the cue cards around? Please, Jimmy. You're always mean to me. No, I'm not, Jimmy. No, I'm not. It's just on... That's how it's written. I'm actually a pretty nice guy. My name is Storie Grubb. I'm all right. Yeah. Oh, God, Jimmy, my eyeballs are bleeding. Jeez Louise, they are bleeding. My eyeballs again. Can you at least pass me the Visine over there? The red eye one? Yes. Throw it over here. Thank you very much. Oh gosh. I'm gonna squeeze that stuff in my nose and my eyes. It's the chamber. It's the pressure in this chamber, my friends. It gets to my head. One day it's my ears, one day it's my nose, the other days it's my eyes. Sometimes it's just all of my pores. Just bleed blood. It's not even red, it's blue and green. Yellow. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But there's little creatures outside the window sometimes that are looking in as I'm looking out, and I get kind of freaked out, and I don't know what to do. Because when people say, they're like, well, why don't you get a camera and film it? And you say, well, don't you know anything about aliens? They turn off electronic devices. They fuzz them out, don't you know that? It gets fuzzy when they're around. But nobody believes you. Nobody thinks twice. So that's why I hired somebody just to come in, like a fellow artist. They actually do sketches in courtrooms, and they're coming out and they're just gonna draw the little buggers. They're gonna draw the little bastards live, like as they like they're in a court, like boom, 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 and I'm gonna be able to prove it to everybody that they exist once and for all. Those little green men, they're not so little, and I swear to God, they're not men. My neighbors out there listening to me. They're getting ready to throw snowballs at me. I know it. And it didn't even snow today. It hasn't even snowed in decades. It's insane. I can feel it. I'm scared. Hello, Marwa. We're chilling. I think we're chilling. I'm pretty sure we're chilling. You know what I like to think about? Chilling. Chilling in Costa Rica. Well, I was chilling in Costa Rica. Right? I was chilling in Costa Rica, where the hoses and dogs lay. Look at the full moon on the top of the water. The aliens are coming home soon to Costa Rica. I say, to Costa Rica, back home today. I wrote that song when I actually lived in Costa Rica for 75 years. And I swear to God, it was the best time of my entire life. That was the wildest summer of my life. It seemed like it lasted forever, it seemed like it lasted 75 years. It doesn't make any sense. But it was absolutely 100%, 1,020%. I gotta go. Just kidding. Hold on a second. Oh gosh, it's getting dark. 1 second. been outside looking for you all day, all goddamn day. That's written about this person that I kind of just follow around, just for fun. They're kind of my hobby. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, yep. Oh, god dang it. Oh. Yep, I got. Nowadays, when I start drawing, after 3 hours, I'm just bloody. I just get bloody, and then I can't explain anything. And when I can't even talk, I'm going to go live. I mean, what am I going to do? I'm blown all over the paper too. And it doesn't even make sense because I don't know what space is for. I can't explain it. But I mean, I feel like people will come here to watch this, but I can't help it. Plus, gonna see what I'm doing. The glasses are wrong way. Ow! God damn it! Hold on. Oh, that's better. I can talk. Oh. Okay. No, we're good. Sorry. Just. Okay. That reminds me. I gotta take a shower. I gotta rinse off. Good God. I'm all greasy. Slick. Gross. Like a lizard. I gotta scrape off the scales, over my eyes too. But before that, I hope to try to make sense of my life. Become a wild overnight success. Maybe at a casino. I would love to perform in a casino every night and just do magic tricks. Magic tricks. I'd have to learn how to do them. Damn it. It's like you always gotta learn shit. It's like, why? Discipline? Schmillicipline? Because as long as you have the look, I think that's what matters. Ow! Damn it, I just hit my knee. As long as you have the look, I think that's what matters the most. And I think I look like a magician. I would call myself the magician. The smudgician. Because it sounds weird when I say it, but I think it would sound normal if other people said it. They would say the smudgician or whatever, and I'd be like, you're smudgician, because I don't open my teeth when I talk. It sucks. But my hat's off to all of you, that's for darn sure. So what do you want to talk about? Anybody have any questions? Anybody need any pointers? No, seriously, I got like 7 of them. Right over there. And I also have this. These are my Ricky Rat. I have 1,000 of these things. I spent $1 million, well, not $1 million, but I had 1 million pennies. And I got as many of these as I could with that money that I got with those 1 million pennies. Ricky Rat. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ricky Rat, but he's pretty cool. Every time I put the ears on, I get money, so I have to leave them on for like 30 seconds in order to get the full check. Ricky Rat, he's not a mouse, he's a freaking rat. He'll eat your cat. I like cats, but he will eat their cats, and I can't help that I created him, that he destroys other things. Sometimes, in order to create, we must destroy, and vice versa. In order to destroy, we must create. So that's my best advice I can give you, fellow artists, especially at this time of year when nothing matters and everybody is just kind of without their imaginations and into maybe their own backsides a little bit. Somebody sometimes tells me that sometimes it's just that as if people are just upside down when they should be inside out. And don't be afraid to be kind of like twisted around when you have to be, because that's where the truth comes from. And that's if you lose it once or twice. You can even find it on the floor, up in the cabinet, even in the bunk bed. And so that's why I laced my house with them, and that's why I sell it on my store. You can find the link in the description. It tells you all about it. Mars. Hi. Oh my God. Did you hear the dog? There's no dogs here. That's a ghost. It's a ghost dog. Holy crap. Ghost dogs, ghost dogs in the dark. That's what really freaks me out. Ghost dogs, ghost dogs, every fucking following me, biting at my heels. Alabama. Sorry about that. It's kind of like, you know, how other people are sitting around like talking, and when somebody's just like, and everybody's like, "What the heck?" And they're like, "Sorry about that." But for me, I just bust out a ukulele, and everybody's like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'm like, "Sorry about that." Stupid. But the ears are good, and it sells the Ricky. That was enough time. I'm gonna get like $35. I can't wait for that check, baby. Watch it. Whoa. I've been practicing. Oh, gosh. It's almost. Oh, I almost had it. Look, don't. This hat cost $1,000. Son of a. What the? I did this 17 times in a row before I. Ow. Ow. Stupid hat. I do like it though. So anyways, yeah, hey, mama. Have you seen any of Junji Ito? Junji Ito. Let me look. Ow, I put that on way too tight. Mother, show me Junji Ito. Mother, are you listening? Oh, that doesn't. I don't know what that doesn't work. What was it again? Junji. I was right. Junji Ito. Here we go. Oh, I like it already. Oh yeah. Maybe. Maybe not a lot, but I've definitely seen some of it. That's cool. I can't show it because I'll get a copyright. Let's see. Thanks for that recommendation. Now it'll be in my system so I can look at it. I love the black and white stuff. You know, I'm very partial to black and white. That's. Do I know? Do I know Ita? Oh my god, that was scary. I thought that was a snake. Hey, Liberty. Sorry, it won't let you say the F word. Missed you too. It's totally rad that you're all here and we can all be like magic. Hey, I'll turn on the back rooms. Have you ever been to the back rooms? This is great artwork. That's the kind of stuff that I kind of wish that I could do, because like it's very, you know, it's just different than mine, or different in general too, but very comic book, you know, it's very direct. It's beautiful. And again, I'm very partial to black and white and swirls and all that kind of stuff. Do you know It's a poo poo? Eat a poo poo? Oh, I know Eat a poo poo. I've had 3 helpings today of Ita. That's all I can. I mean, I'm their caretaker, so I take care of the poo poo. Liberty, you remember, you're silly and absolutely right. Story God, I like that. Has a certain ring to it. You're giving me so many You're giving me thinkers. You Liberty. Whoa. Now I'm like stuck watching looking at this. It reminds me actually a lot of Jay. I think it's Jay Obar, the dude who did The Crow. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the graphic novel that inspired the movie with Brandon Lee, but The Crow. It's so. Oh my God. He does so many different styles in it too. It's all black and white. I mean, I think there's some color in it, but it's mostly black and white. Um, but the story is just horrendous, like terrible. But it makes his, vengeance that much more palatable and relatable by the time you get to it. But the artwork itself is quite insane. The way that he has the crow doing certain movements, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. God damn, fuck! I'm sorry. God, jeez. Well, you're looking right at me. I couldn't help it. Anywho, it's a great graphic novel. Or there's like there were comic books at that time, but there's a graphic novel now of them all. It's hard to read, but yeah, I just thought about that too because I was always told as a kid that my art was so dark. My comic because I used to draw comic books when I was a kid, from like the fourth grade to my senior year. I think the last comic book I drew. I mean, I got into drawing my own comic books later too. Actually, when I was like 28, I started drawing comic books again, but they were not like superhero comic books. They were like illustrating my lyrics to my songs and stuff like that, and just like poems and stuff. Um, but when I was a kid, I used to have like I had a whole universe of comic book characters and superheroes and all these crazy Shakespearean sagas. And by the time I was in the fifth grade, I was just going full force like with comic books, and always in black and white. And when I was about probably in the sixth or seventh grade, when I met my stepbrother, he had a bunch of comic books, and his grandma, because my dad was pretty strict about what we watched, and we didn't have money or resources to get certain things, like even like consoles and stuff like that, like Nintendo. My dad didn't ever buy us anything like that. So my brother Jared my stepbrother moved in with us, and he had all this stuff, and he had like a Sega and stuff like that. We're like, whoa, a Sega. And he had like all these movies, and then he had like magazines and all these CDs, and it's basically like in comic books. And so that was when I discovered the Ninja Turtles first comic books, which were graphic novels. And they're super dark and bloody and gory and gruesome and gritty and awesome. um, and just violent. And so my comic books were also very violent, and I was very like people like punching into people's faces and blood just going out from like the fist entering their face, and people's heads being cut off and shooting people and getting shot across their chest. Um, I would look at my dad was a cop, so he had like when I was growing up, my dad had a Bruce Lee poster in like his shop, and Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff like everywhere. He had a book of that was all Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was like this thick book, and I took it from him so I could draw superheroes better, like my characters better and stuff. Like the muscles and stuff, and like in the sixth grade and whatnot. Anyways, I love comic books, and I love how you can, because it's like storyboards for a movie or something. It's how they tell. Obviously, they're telling a story, but it's how you line things up, and how you're looking at things in the from a creative point of view, like a cinema, what is it? Like a cinematography, or just that point of view, I guess. I don't know. I'm babbling, but I love comic books, or I love the comic book format. I really do enjoy it. I'm afraid to read. Oh, nuts! I would happily do that. Did you notice how I didn't say the first part of that? You can't trick me, buddy. But why don't you just stay a while, join the party? We can start. We can be friends, and your sense of humor would be wildly welcome here. Stick around, buddy. I don't just sit here in front of this. I actually go outside and I jog, and I hold the camera in front of me as I'm jogging live. So that's about to happen as well in 1,000-degree weather outside. I'm actually on the frickin' moon, buddy. Nuts, Mr. Nuts. Reaching right there. Okay, well, YouTube wouldn't let you say that, but I'd rather you not say that anyways, because that's kind of gross. So I'll keep that hidden from everybody. Earthy, see? You know what's up. Do you go to any Comic-Cons? No, I never have. I never have. You're fine, Nuts. You're absolutely fine. You know, if we were at a party and I saw you, I would happily go walk up to you and get a handful of nuts, right? I mean, big shake. I would shake your hand. Big old handful of nuts right there, buddy. We're in this together. We got to stick together. And I don't see why we can't be friends, even if it's long distance, huh? Respect goes a long way. And I love you. I love you. And where I am living, oh, it makes my ass hurt. Oh, it's the gravity. When they say the gravity of the situation is heavy, I didn't take them for being literalists. Oh, but I deserve it. I mean, look at me. I more than likely deserve it. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Nuts, I'm right there with you. Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna be heading out here anyway. So, but yeah, I hope everybody takes care of themselves. Take care of the people you love. Give them a big ugly hug. Show some love to those who don't often get it, even if it's you. Show yourself some love. And I'm gonna learn some magic tricks, so when you see me next time, I'm gonna be able to, ow. Oh, yeah. I'm really gonna be able to do some damage. But now I gotta get to clown school before they close. I still have a lecture. The show must go on. Whew. And I suppose if I was gonna do it, I might as well just do it in the dark. But I was thinking if I could just hold those like that, and then I can walk out on campus, and they wouldn't even be able to kick me off this time because they wouldn't know who the hell I was. You know, there's a restraining order. I'm not supposed to go back on the campus. I'm not supposed to be within 1,000 miles of campus. But not this time. I am going to win. I'm going to go there, and they're not going to know it's me. And I'm going to be able to teach about college, and I'm going to teach about clowns, and I'm going to be able to teach. I'm watching myself as I do this. It's ridiculous. It's really. What have I become? Oh, whoa, that's better. No, I'm fine. What happened? I'm missing time. How long was I out? Was I probed? Producers, was I probed? Well, that's what happens every time I'm missing time. I find no time to get probed on time. And that's a wrap. Not that you can have that one. Alright, see? Every day's a rap battle. But you gotta choose them. You gotta choose them carefully. I probably look really weird without my glasses. And you get used to somebody. So there we go. Now I can talk like this. And I can tell everybody that I want them to have a good life, a good night, and a happily goodbye. Because I think that you're the best. And I think if we all came together with little bits of pieces of art, and then we put it all together in one big heap, and we blew into it, and with dust and magic and sparkles and stuff, then we could make it rise into the sky. And it would go into the clouds, and it would start raining, and we would see a big rainbow, and it would be made out of poop. It'd be made out of poop. Isn't that right, Nuts? Poop. Anyways, I gotta go. I go poop. Okay, but go make some art. be creative and stuff, and thanks for stopping by. I could have done that better. No, I could have done that way better, guys. I appreciate the support. No, no, don't say anything because, it's still live? Oh, I didn't turn it off. No, go back to sleep. Everybody go back to sleep. Children, please. Sorry, everybody. They were finally asleep, and then as soon as I stopped talking, they all, now I gotta make a bunch of milk. Great. Alright, guys, I really gotta go. Thought on metal plates. See, you'll fit right in, man. Thanks for making me smile. Oh, well, thanks for the company. Honestly. It's always the highlight of my day, rubbing elbows with perfect strangers. And by stranger, I mean that. And by perfect, 1,000%. 1,000%. No, I do. I appreciate you guys too. So, be kind, rewind, take care of yourselves. See you next time. Love you. Later, nuts. You be crazy, boy.